studying about these different techniques has been very enlightening and very fun. I hope to be able to explore them more deeply and be able to apply them better in my playing. There seems to be a common thread through all the techniques that we have looked at, and that is that of tension, and that we want to get rid of tension. We don't want to have tension, especially in our wrists. They need to be free and flexible and loose, and that can help us get the best sound out of our piano. Today I'm going to talk about Graham Fitch and his technique that he teaches. Graham Fitch is an accomplished pianist from England, and he is a well-known piano teacher. He's known internationally for his master classes and his workshops, and he writes for a piano magazine, and he has started an online academy, and anyone can access his posts that he makes. He has different posts on different topics, so I look forward to exploring more of those. So Graham talks about the whole body choreography, not just paying attention to what the fingers are doing, but what the whole body is doing. So you want to make sure you're in the center of the piano, and you want to balance on your sits bones so that you can freely move from side to side. He also talks about letting the elbow lead as you're moving up and down the keyboard. So Graham suggests making full use of the length of the key, so that there's no jerking of the wrist or the elbow. And sometimes you'll see that in your students who are just starting scales. And that's what you don't want to have happen. So what I really like is that he includes some exercises that you can do to develop the flexibility or the mobility that you need. So one exercise that he does is just using the thumb and another finger. So you can start with the second finger, and then you can try the third finger and the fourth finger. So when you're doing the scales, when the second finger plays, you want to start that thumb in motion to hit that next key. And that's where the elbow comes in really handy to lead. Another exercise that he uses is on arpeggios. So it's still the thumb under. And he says, hold that with your thumb and just hit the notes. And being able to do that very freely with the wrist. Quiet, not doing a lot of movement, but trying to have a very free moving wrist. And that is very helpful in playing your arpeggios. You want to remain as tension-free as possible. Another technique that he uses is what he calls the thumb over, and I'm going to apply that to my churning exercise that we've been working on this semester. As I come up, I'm going to open up with my thumb over so that I can come down on the next note. And then you can come down. If I were trying to do thumb under, it would be something like this. Technique is about using our body, not just our fingers, but our wrists, our arms, our elbows, our shoulders, to get the best sound out of the piano. We really do need to be aware of our whole body choreography.